Dear Singaporeans, my name is Andy Chu and I am from the Singapore United Party. I am pleased to deliver the following message. Our progress as a nation has seen us overcome our fair share of challenges. The ability to surmount these obstacles has shaped and toughened us and has even earned us recognition as a developed nation. We are currently contending with a set of wholly new challenges, namely in pursuing our aspirations, creating an inclusive Singapore, and safeguarding our peace. We stand at a crossroad today, knowing that there is always room for improvement, room for a better Singapore. The Singapore United Party's vision is to navigate the aforementioned challenges which Singaporeans have found most pertinent to the quality of their lives. It is imperative for Singaporeans to be well equipped with a strong academic foundation in order for them to pursue their aspirations and participate in social mobility. The disparity in the level of education between Singaporeans has contributed to the economic inequality we are currently facing. To effectuate greater equality in the level of education of Singaporeans, several aspects of our education policies will need to be revamped. With the progress of our nation very much dependent on the collective personal improvement of its people, the modified education policies will also ensure Singapore's continued progress for the years to come. Primary school education occurs at a critical juncture in a child's life. Basic literacy and cognitive skills are acquired and honed. It also serves as the bedrock upon which further education, which imparts skills transferable to the workforce, is built upon. It thus follows that the neglect of primary school education has profound ramifications for the livelihood of future generations of Singaporeans and the sustainability of our highly educated workforce. We propose for primary education to be made free in order to provide an equal footing for young Singaporeans to compete on. The effort to meet the needs of all Singaporeans has seen several demographics fall through the cracks. From inflexible retirement incomes to exorbitant resale HDB prices, various Singaporeans have found themselves receiving the short end of the stick. This sharp inflection in the price of open market HDB flats is unlikely to abate. The current transaction prices are used to average and reprice newer flats, hence perpetuating the hike. At SUP, we want to push for a comprehensive review of the transaction of HDB flats in the open market. The challenge of an aging population is a prevalent one, and in many developed countries, Singapore is no exception. On the back of such a development, we as a nation ought to critically assess the quality of life which our elderly population currently experience. Well, you see, age-related disease and chronic conditions place our growing elderly population in a vulnerable state. Such conditions require long-term medication, intensive treatment and care. Despite the good intentions of the Merdeka package, Pioneer package, and Community Health Assist Scheme, the CHAS, healthcare costs are still an issue for many of our pioneers who no longer receive a stable income. To add on, hospital diagnostic tests such as CT scans and MRIs are costly outpatient procedures which usually leaves the patient stranded with insufficient cash. One typical seeks medical treatment only when hurt, and therefore, by making healthcare more affordable will go a long way to alleviating the pain. At SUP, we would like to urge the government to relook at the healthcare model and possibly extend free medical care to those aged 60 years old and above. The above mentioned will only happen with your mandate and the trust that we have built with you. We need you to be in part of our journey. Join us as a member or volunteer. Find us on Facebook, follow, like, and share our page. If you believe in the common good to serve the constituents and would like to help us in any way, we greatly appreciate your donations. Donations received will help us promote the party's messages. More importantly, we will use it on our day-to-day activities, such as walkabouts and providing the necessary assistance to the lower income family during these difficult times. Thank you for being with us. Feel free to contact us on our mobile phone or Facebook Messenger. Goodbye. Stay safe, Singapore.